Hey guys, Tyraku here, back with the Tyraku free-to-play series. Now, let's look at the clans. I want the clan. It's at 28 out of 30. So if anybody wants to join, go ahead and apply. Oh, it looks like it's 30 out of 30 now. So never mind. You're gonna have to wait a little bit of time. But if you want to get in the clan, let me know, and we can see if we can open up another clan possibly. With that said, let's jump right into this video, guys. So today, I want to pick up where I left off in the previous video, and I also made some progress since then. So now I do have 2 ancient shards. We will be opening those. Hopefully RNG blesses us. Number 2, I did work on some of the missions. I got up to the upgraded champion to rank 4, which apparently is not retroactive. I thought it was. I mean, my Kale is already obviously level 4, so for whatever reason, it didn't proc, or didn't activate it. So make sure, just keep that in mind. It's not a big deal. We'll probably be taking War Priest up next, but I really want to work on getting Kel to 5 stars because we are struggling with the campaign just a little bit. Now, I did go through and work on quite a bit of the campaign. So since my last video, I turned on the 15 multi-battles. I think I did. I actually used an auto clicker. If you guys are interested in seeing a video about an auto clicker for the PC, let me know, and I put a little bit more information out about that. But there's a lot of information already about auto clickers. But what I did is I set it to 15 battles, and I ran the magic keep to get Kale some potions. I'll probably do this a few more times today. I'll probably set it to like 15, 20 times as far as I can get on the spirit keep, so I can get War Priest ascended. Maybe same thing with arcane keep, probably do it like 30 times. And then same thing with void and force, probably 15 today, 15 or so, and then tomorrow another 15 or 30, just so I can have a good stash of potions going into the the days when I have to wait to get the potions back. So we did get Kale fully 3-star ascended. At 3-star ascension, it unlocks this acid rain ability. It unlocks this little modifier to it, so it has an extra 15% chance of inflicting a critical hit, which means you now only need 85% crit rate for Kale to land a crit on his ability 2. That's actually super helpful. Now his crit rate is at 72% right now, and I'm actually considering going ahead and taking these up to, if I take these gloves up to 40, that gives me the extra percentage I need, or very close to it. I kind of want to go ahead and do that. If I take them up to 16, I know I have to upgrade a few pieces to 16 down the road. Actually, it's not going to work. We're going to be broke again. I don't want to revisit what happened in the last video, so we're actually not going to do that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the campaign, guys. I'm gonna jump back in here. I want to share some tips that when I was going through here, some things to share with you guys that can probably help you when you're progressing, things to keep in mind if you get stuck. Because like I said in the last video, I was gonna go through as much as I could on auto and try not to turn it on manual, but I ended up having to turn a few things on manual. A few of them I had to run multiple times just because they were being a little bit weird. With that said, I do have a few tips that I had to implement myself that I want to share with you guys to maybe help you progress through the campaign. Now, this final chapter right here is typically fairly easy. Now, some of these stages you may have to take Kale out take War Priest out, because Kale is actually strong affinity, so he should be fine here. Whereas War Priest, some of these stages have magic affinity champions, and they'll kill War Priest super quick, and you won't get 3 stars. Well, they killed her there too, so that kind of sucks. That's kind of like a thing I just said, guys. It's like sometimes the RNG just doesn't land right, and you just try to run it again. I don't know, like sometimes you land your crits, sometimes you don't. When you land your crits, obviously you got a much better chance of success. Now, my Kale is fully booked now. I got a few books from the challenges and the missions, I guess, and the completing certain stages of the campaign. So I did use those, of course. Kale is fully booked. So his ability 3 has a lower cooldown, does a little bit more damage. His ability 2 does a little bit more damage. With that said, I want to actually jump into Kale and War Priest both and show you what their gear is looking like right now, so you can kind of know what kind of benchmarks I guess you should be aiming for when you're going to be progressing through the campaign. So let's actually jump and go ahead and show you guys that right now, just so I don't forget. I'd say I'd save it till after the campaign's done, but let's go ahead and do it. So War Priest is wearing a full life set. This is what her total stats look like. This is what her pieces on the bottom look like. They're all level 8. Now, I actually like this set. We have a Divine Life set. I went ahead and equipped this earlier. The only difference is it's 4-star instead of 3 for one. Also, it gives a 15% HP shield, so it gives a little bit of added benefit. So I do like that. Now with Kale, before I got these two pieces from the chapter 11, I think finishing it, I was using just the offense artifacts. Now when I did roll these, I did get extra speed. It did give the modifier to speed, which is actually really good. My Kale's stats look like this. The crit rate is really lacking. I would like to get a crit rate to 85% at least. But like I said, once these gloves get fully upgraded, that'll be perfect. Not a huge deal right now. If it becomes an issue, maybe I can go in there and switch some gear. I do have the gear to get Kale to that 85% crit rate range that I want, but I kind of just want to go ahead and blow through this. I think chapter 12 is actually the easiest in my opinion. Like one of the easier chapters, especially since your magic champion Kale is going to be strong affinity. I mean, most of these champions will be spirit, I believe. Right now we have quite a bit of force, but later on they become to be mostly spirit. Like, see, mostly spirits here, not a problem. We can go through this pretty easily. Now, unless War Priest dies like that. So we might have to try again, taking War Priest out. So I knew that was gonna happen. If that does happen, like, if Kale was 5-star, level 50, this would be a breeze. But Kale is not 5-star yet. I didn't grind. If I grinded out the campaign stages to get him leveled up a little bit more, yeah, it'd be a cakewalk, no problem. Or if I bought his masteries, no problem. If I upgraded his gear, no problem. But I kind of want to show you guys what the, I guess, minimum stats required would be for going through the first campaign sections. Now, granted, this is not going to be all 3-star. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go back later on and do 3 stars. Oh no, no. All right, so that's a little bit crappy. But as you can see, we did get closer. Let's go in here and see if we can get these gloves actually. Because if these gloves get taken up to level 16, this will really help me out. I think this is the key, honestly, to getting through it. But it's gonna be pretty risky. So let's just go ahead and redo what we did in the last video. Let's go broke again. I'll actually be amazed if we get these to 16, because 16 takes a while. Like, gotta be pretty lucky. Okay, 15. All right, one roll. Oh no, 6,000 silver again. All right, let's do the same thing, guys. Let's just rerun it. Okay, see if we can scrounge up some silver. Do I have some challenges to complete? Okay, I don't need that. Tournaments. I don't know what. Oh, this dragon tournament's going on right now. We're not gonna get nothing from that. The events, maybe we can get 100,000 silver as a reward. I typically think that's trash, but dungeon diver event, 50,000 silver. Never been more excited to see that. Okay, so we're really you know, embracing this free-to-play life, this beginner account life. Oh, one more. Oh no. Okay. Man, oh man. See, if we were on stream and I was doing this, everybody would say, oh, just use the store. Go in here and buy silver with gems. Yeah, no. I have done that before. But we're not going to do that in this video. We're at 74% right now. It literally takes us to basically exactly what we need. Let's just sell all these. I don't really want to sell level 8 pieces of gear. Don't need this just yet. We'll sell these pieces. All right, we got a few points of upgrades, guys. All right. You guys are going to think that I'm intentionally running low on silver just to expand the content. Maybe not a bad idea. But okay, let's go ahead and get this. Okay. I'm actually really hoping this upgrades quick because we're kind of running out of options here. Good lord, why did they put me back to the store? We can't do that. We can't even get nothing to do there. Okay. Right. Don't know how to navigate these menus. 1 silver. Oh man, I said that was a personal record in my last video, but guess what? I hit the 1 silver personal record today. So I guess we just say screw it. We kind of have to go back in the campaign and run like this. Silver's not a huge deal, to be honest. Well, I mean, other than the fact that you need to open shards with it, take off gear with it, upgrade your gear with it, and do basically anything in the game with it. But we can earn it pretty quickly. I said I wanted to do some shard openings in this video, but you know, unless something happens and I start making some silver throughout this video, we're not going to be doing any shard openings because I'm going to have no silver to do that with. Hopefully the RNG procs in our favor, activates in our favor, so hopefully we can actually get the crits here. These yellow numbers, those are good numbers. We like those numbers. We like the crits. The crits are what helps us actually get through this. Crit rate is so important. Luckily, these are all weak hits from these people. And we're just knocking them down. Okay? I hate the people with animations that look so intense like that. Where they're like hitting you like, feels like with a baseball bat extremely hard. Oh man, for some reason it just makes me more scared than, I don't know. Like Lord Shazar's hits and a lot of the people in chapter, I think 11, the way they hit just seems so intense. And when my champion's HP is so low, I don't like it. It makes me nervous. But should be okay. Yeah, the acid rain ability is whenever you're wearing lifesteal gear, almost acts as a heal. I mean, it's so good because your lifesteal gear heals based on the damage you do, and when you're doing damage to everybody, you're basically getting a full HP heal. With that said, that actually goes into what I want to give you as a few tips later on. So we'll talk about that as soon as we get through this. This shouldn't take very long, guys. We're on stage 4 already. Once we kind of get this locked down, we should be able to move through it. Which, I keep saying that, so who knows how true that actually is. But we are going to get through this campaign. We're not going to be able to 3-star everything, unfortunately. Maybe I can go back and try the ones I missed after this, because I will have my gloves upgraded, hopefully. I mean, after these end, I should have enough to upgrade the gloves a few times. If not, not a huge deal. We do still get a void shard from completing this. So I'll get that void shard. I'll have 2 ancient shards. So hopefully we get something really, really good from those shards. I don't really expect it to happen, by no means. Honestly, if we pull an epic, it could be game-changing for us. You know, obviously when you're a brand new account, well, then again, most any rare would even be game-changing. There's a few that's especially good, like Apothecary. I'd say Frozen Banshee. You may hear her name a lot, but on this account, we don't really need Frozen Banshee just yet because she's more of like a later game, mid-game clan boss champion. And we're not focused on the clan boss right now. I'd really like a champion, like a War Maiden. War Maiden is farmable from the campaign, but opening her up from a shard gives you that much more, you know, you don't have to farm the campaign for her. And we'll get into the farmable champions down the road. We'll definitely be working on some of those. That's where some more of the grinding will come in. Right now, we've just been working on getting through normal. Surprisingly, getting through hard is actually a pretty smooth ride. I mean, because once your champion's leveled up and geared up and everything from going through easy or normal, transitioning to hard is not that big of a deal. Now, like I said, keep this in mind. If you just take your 1 magic affinity champion, your Kale or whatever it is, through this stage, they should be okay because they're strong affinity. So they can solo most of this and get 3 stars and everything. Now, you may have to do a little bit of playing around with your champions and making some tweaks. May have to turn this on auto because the acid rain, I think, saves me. Bombs are nasty. Like, those bombs are ugly sometimes. That acid rain, so clutch. This dude's not scary on normal, but oh my gosh, on Nightmare, this guy has made me waste so much energy. Oh. Alright, well, we're not gonna... This stage was... That was a bunch of RNG there, to be honest. The issue is both of these guys landed their bombs on me. If we can go through it again without them landing bombs, we should be fine. Honestly, if you fail a stage or whatever, just click replay, do it on auto. More often than not, assuming your champion's not just badly geared, more often than not, the RNG will land better, your crits will land, they won't land their debuffs, and you just do better overall. And honestly, the enemy not critting, the enemy not landing their debuffs is massive. We are just... Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna try this one more time. If we don't make it this time, we're gonna have to change up our strategy. Now, if these Lord Shazars land their bombs, then I need to one-shot them, basically, is how that gets to work. Has to work. Okay, they didn't land their bombs. Perfect. And then we get a few turns here. Let's go ahead and let's turn it off auto. If you see it on auto, and you know you have a strong ability like this to use, or a strong ability like this, turn it off of auto, because on auto, your champion will automatically use those really strong abilities when we could actually save them for this stage and get much more value out of them. Because watch, this ability gives us a decent amount of health. That may save us. Or it may not even matter because we're not getting any healing anyways. All right, so let's throw War Priest in here. Worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, guys. We have to throw another champion in or two. Just get 1 star on the mission, move on. Because like I said, we don't have 3 stars on everything. That's not going to be the end of the world. These guys are probably going to mess up War Priest pretty badly. We really need... Okay, she's dead. For sure she's dead now. Alright, we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this for sure this time, alright? So, Kale, your gloves, dude. We really need those upgraded. Come on. We got one more chance. Oh, man, I think we're going to be ruining our chances of opening any shards by keep doing this. So, let's just go to that campaign stage. Now, not even worry about it. We'll just get through with it. Throw these 2 champions in. This should make it fine, honestly. We'll have 2 extra champions to soak some damage, a few extra champions to do a little bit of extra damage. So, I'm really hoping that Kale doesn't just like, everybody dies and Kale just solos everything. It's going to be a little bit weird. That's another thing. Putting some resistance on your champion is actually pretty good. Because if you're resisting the bombs and stuff, it can definitely make the difference between a win and a loss. Now, this is weird. Like, if we win this, okay, that's actually another option right there. And I may actually try this run one more time to see if that would work. Because that is another idea. You may not have caught what happened just then, but oh my gosh, you'll see so many of these dudes. Like, this is the stages you farm so much. All right, do this. Holy crap, more energy. I don't need more energy. Let's go back here. One thing, let me show you guys. Like I said, this is one of the tips I was gonna give at the end, is using your big hits for heals. So instead of going into that final round with that A2 as the first ability, let's try letting everybody do a little bit of damage to us and then using the A2, the acid rain, because we know that's going to be a pretty good size heal. Ideally, I could go into that round with as much health as possible though. Like, hopefully we kill everybody there. This is a little bit... Okay, so now we have to wait. We have no choice but to wait. Maybe it turns out really good. We probably should have shot him. I think we killed both of these people anyways. Okay, this is a little bit weird. Hopefully it's a big heal. Okay, we got a pretty good size heal, I'd say. Now, we do have a heal block. 100% heal reduction there, which is very bad. Okay, this is actually good. Oh, no. No. What? Okay, guys, I said that was gonna be the last time I do that, but I'm gonna have to try it again. What in the world? He was literally there by a sliver of health. Like, if we had that crit rate on those gloves, done. It would have been over. No problem. Oh, man. See? RNG. I do like that. The acid rain second makes that quite a bit better. Now, we will one-shot everybody, hopefully, here. Let's focus in on this chick. Boom. Wipes everybody out. Then we... hit her. Okay, he does some damage. If he didn't have that heal reduction on us, the block heal or whatever, we would have been fine. That's quite a bit of damage he just dealt. This is scary. Yeah, so once we get that heal reduction, over. That's what I was saying, is like sometimes it helps to have a little bit of resistance on your champions. That will stop them from applying those debuffs. Now, I don't know why I keep beating my head against the wall trying to do this over and over and over and over. I guess it's because it costs, what, 6 energy? And I don't really care to spend that. So, I mean, I have like 2,400, 2,500. This is a decent time to use this. We'll get a little bit of heal. Unfortunately, well, yeah, we got one more turn to do that. Perfect. Actually works out fine. Okay, this, I feel it. I feel we're going to get it this time. Let's hope for none of that heal decrease to land. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking really good, actually. Boom. Okay. We got another turn, I believe. Oh, no. Yeah, see? You just got to do it a few times and we get a 1-star ring, which we're not going to need at all. So, we got through that. We have this stage to do as well. This one should be significantly easier now that we actually are leveled up. Because previously when I tried this stage, our Kale wasn't leveled up at all. Like, he was very low. It was like in the video 1 or 2 or something, very, very early on in the series. So this should be significantly easier to get through now. Because the issue is this guy right here places counterattack on himself, which is horrible. Especially whenever you're low level, because he's strong affinity against magic. So he just hits and hits and hits. And even whenever you're leveled up, this is rough. We should be fine though. Like, it should be auto, no problem. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. Now, can we... We're missing 2 stars. This is what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to open up all 3 of these shards. We're going to hope the RNG lands, gives us something really good, right? And then, assuming I have some silver left, I'm going to upgrade my gloves and try to get the last void shard, all right? So let's see what we get. Maybe a Siffy, maybe, oh, frick. This chick. Okay, well, we're not probably going to be using her, but, I mean, I would have taken a legendary. I would have been okay with that. Okay, this guy, all right. You see, we're definitely getting these free-to-play pulls. Like, this account definitely not getting anything crazy. This guy, we have his like ugly stepbrother, ugly twin brother, right? Bombardier and Crossbowman. Look at this. Look at the creativity. Look at the creative genius, the innovativeness that went into deciding these 2 champions models. Like, blue, red. Huh. That's perfect. Absolute genius. All right, so let's go in here into Kale real quick. See if we can get this upgraded. Come on, give me it. I guess I can't win. Can't win. But all right, guys. Now we're gonna move on to hard. And hard. All we're gonna do here is this is when I'm gonna try to get Kale to level 50. Yeah, 5-star. So I'm gonna work on this. Once I get to these stages of the Carrot Castle, I'm really gonna work on that. I'm probably, but before the next video, I'm gonna work on getting probably War Priest up, get her taken up to the next level, start getting her leveled up. She will stop at 40, I believe, 4-star level 40. I don't think I need to take her any higher than that. And then we'll start getting these pieces of food leveled up for Kale to get him to 5 stars as soon as possible. We got quite a bit of grinding to be coming up though, with the 4-star artifact from clearing 4-star or higher gauntlets with HP %. So we got quite a bit of this to work on. Now, do we have anything like that coming up here? We do not have any more percentage stats. So those we can just go ahead and burn through, no problem. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, part 7. Make sure to check out the other parts if you haven't already. Get yourself caught up. Other than that, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day. Check out one of the videos that are popping up on the screen, and I'll catch you all in the next series.